Well, thank you very much for 314 subscribers. I don't know what to say. It's pretty good. Here's a update to my setup. This is camera 17. This is the newest view that I have. And you can see it's tied into the electrical system I have here. Anyway, this is the view that it gives. There's like a branch that's pretty deep down in there. And a little field up in there. Kind of deep into the woods. But anyway, probably need that. Cards. Let me put that in my pocket here. Anyway, that's how I save on AA batteries. Is I have a great big boat battery, marine battery, on all 17 cameras. You can see the line there. But if you're new to the channel, you'll see why I do this. Save a little money. Forking out money initially to save a lot of money down the road. Here's a little crossing I made. Actually, the deer made it. I just made it a little bit better. And believe it or not, this hasn't washed away. This cinder block. That river was, or that little branch here was pretty high right after I put that in. And it didn't wash downstream. It moved it a little bit, didn't wash it down all the way. Anyway, here's one of the cameras. This is camera 14. It's a cellular camera. It sends pictures back to me when I'm not here. Got a lot of good shots on this one. Now these have to be some of the easiest cameras to turn on, because all you have to do is turn it on and you'll see it flash here. There we go. Anyway, it will check the battery, and there's a backup AA's in there. Now it's checking for a signal. Now it's checking for my account. Now it's happy. I'll grab my corn. And here's what I do. Just kind of spread it out. Don't leave it in big clumps, just kind of spread it. And there you go. Well, here's that battery I was talking about. Great big guy. And here's what I do. I went out and I bought some of these. I have two batteries. I swap them out each week. And I figured these are reliable enough. You know, they're not going to short out or anything. So I picked these, and they're cheap too. They're very cheap. And of course they're soldered right here on here. So yeah. And like I said, they're swapped out each week. Just to make sure everything is on the up and up. I got my battery voltage thing here. It's trying to get up to 13 volts. Trying. This is the solar panels are here to help charge the battery during the week, because we do get an awful lot of traffic, an awful lot of current flows, so this helps keep the battery full. And then the fuse box here. The light is before the fuse, so if the fuse blows, I know that this is working properly, and there's power getting to the box. And of course that goes up here, and this feeds the entire system up in here, and that goes this way to the cameras. So all 17 cameras on the property are powered by that one battery. And things like this is a security camera, by the way. It's also hooked up, it's part of the 17. It has AA batteries in there as backup to the big power supply should something happen, like one of these trees fall because they're dead and knocks out power to the entire system or part of the system. But some of the cameras, well actually most of the cameras don't have any backup, so they lose power, they just they don't do anything. So what I'm doing is I'm setting the cameras, the time on the cameras, because they're indifferent. They change. So it's gonna be 49 here, so well, that way all the cameras are in sync with each other. Somewhat. Because they're going to drift. Because that's what they do. But that's how I'm able to synchronize all of them with each other. I'm able to follow the deer around from camera to camera, is simply by doing that. It's easy to do. Smartphone and time. We're at camera 8, and I rebuilt this, or rewired it, and that's a switch that's in there. It's nothing special, just a good old switch. Yeah, as you can see, I had a zip cord here, but I wasn't too happy with it because a critter could come along and chew on it, cause a short circuit. So I added just plain old wire here, automotive wire. This stuff here is industrial. This stuff here is automotive, and this is a remnant of the extension cord I cut. to wire it. But anyway, camera 8 is a bit special because it's an eBay find, and I inherited someone else's issues. And I'll go into that now, actually. Because I can't turn it off because it will never come back on again. What I do is I just pull the card. So maybe I can get, there we go. So I pull the card and it says, no SD card. It complains. Which is okay. It's an eBay find. I don't remember how much it cost. But when you go on eBay, and a lot of these cameras came from eBay, but when you go on eBay, there's happy again. You get what you get, right? Here, we'll set the time real quick. Oh, we're almost there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go. So every now and again I do move the cameras. So what happens to the line when the camera gets moved? Well, it stays energized because I could utilize that space again, but really it just goes dormant. Now here are my last two cameras. And this is quite steep down through here. Well, that's gonna do it. That's how I gotta stick up here. Kind of help keep the wires separated. But that's how I power everything and how I sync everything up. It's not magic, it's physics. All just physics. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for subscribing, and we'll catch you in the next one. More deer video to come, I guarantee. In charging. Is a snap. Well, maybe not. A one-handed snap. But a snap anyway.